All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Eddy Live Podcast, episode 280. I'm here with Seven Tova.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Seven Tova.
So it's very hard to introduce you because going through your resume, you have so many amazing things. The Taekwondo, the police officer, the fitness pageant, beauty pageant, all this stuff. So we're going to try to go through all of it, okay?
Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, cool. I'm going to put this on for a few minutes. You don't have, it's up to you. You can. I will put it on for a couple minutes just to make sure we're good on audio. Good. Okay, so now maybe you can introduce yourself before we start.
Actually, I used to be a police officer, and I was born in a Taekwondo family. And I think I have a lot of different chance to explore the world and experience a lot of beautiful possibility due to my background of Taekwondo. It's really for me a strength and really disciplined lifestyle.
Okay, cool. So let's go back to the beginning a little bit. So you're saying your family is a bit like a sporty family.
Yes.
Right? So tell me a little bit about your sporty family before we start. Yeah?
Yes, actually, both of my parents and my auntie are national coaches.
Okay.
And they even have two international champions in my family.
Oh.
So I was born in this kind of Taekwondo spirit. So
Okay.
they teach me Taekwondo, and when I was really young, maybe a toddler, a baby.
Okay, beautiful.
So it's really takes time to practice. And actually, when I was in my school time, it really needs to time management, because I have a 3 or 4 lessons a week about Taekwondo, but meanwhile I need to keep myself come up with the homework. So
Of course, there's so much pressure, right? Yes.
but I think it's really excellent training for me.
Okay.
Because at that time I know how to seize the time to do everything at one time.
Okay.
So, and it's really create a wonderful and unique travel for me to make me more strong and brave.
Okay. So you think that because you had your school and your family and your Taekwondo, it maybe teaches you about time management, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's very cool, right? So you were always interested in Taekwondo, I guess, because your family all did it, yeah?
Actually, sometimes
Yeah.
it's a little bit under some pressures.
Sure, of course.
Because they way too much excellent than me.
Okay.
And then at that time, I was thinking about what I can do with my Taekwondo skills.
Okay.
And after that, I decided to explore different lifestyles, like
Okay.
take a part in beauty pageant, like take
Yes.
part in action movie.
Audio
Yes.
is good? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. YouTube's fine. It's okay. Good. Beautiful. Okay. So the beauty pageant. I love that. That's cool.
I want
So
to
that's in
ask,
between. Yeah, sure. You ask
how
me.
do you think about do your country has Taekwondo course as well?
There in Canada there are Taekwondo. There is Taekwondo classes, but my town is like a very small town,
Yes.
so there is, but it's not so popular. In Taiwan, it's popular, I think,
Yeah,
right?
in Taiwan it's really
I
popular.
think because here, Taiwan is good. I think quite good
Yes.
at Taekwondo, like the Olympics and stuff. So it's very popular. Canada, it's not super popular, but I remember I took it when I was a little kid. And
Yes.
I liked it. It was fun. Yeah. But I
Yes.
didn't do for like you are 5th degree black belt.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I didn't do very much. But tell me about your journey, a little bit about your journey to become like a 5th degree black belt. That's
It's
amazing.
a really long and challenging journey, because
Sure.
you used to take like class in Taekwondo. You know there's several parts in ranks, right?
Okay.
Before we get the black belt, we're gonna to test for 8 ranks,
Okay.
and after that, we became a black belt,
Okay.
and we got 9 dawn sessions. It's different,
Okay.
and between dawn and dawn, it tests time requirements and the more skills.
Oh, okay.
And there's a really funny fact I can share with you.
Sure, please do.
Do you know how to test with black belt?
Do I know? I have no idea. I have no
You
clue.
guess it.
Oh my gosh, I have no
If you are a judge.
oh my gosh. So there must be some kind of like a kata, right? Something like that. There must be that, I guess.
Some sparring.
There must be a fight? You must fight somebody?
Yes.
Yes, I guess so, right? Okay. What else could you do? I have no idea. That's the only two things I could guess. Okay.
Because it's a more professional part.
Okay.
It involves a lot like sparring skill that you have mentioned.
Sparring, okay.
And also we have border. We need to kick
Okay.
borders.
Sure. Okay.
And,
okay.
they
The boards. Yes. Break the boards. Okay.
And
okay.
it tastes about performing punse. It's like performing forms. It's a little bit like Tai Chi. It's like
Okay.
ooh.
Okay.
And also it has some kids techniques.
Okay.
And one thing is really interesting. After third domes, and you're gonna to get an extra thicker borders.
Okay.
So-
the thick boards. Yes.
Thick borders.
Gotcha.
So if you are unlucky, you may get a border.
A very thick board.
No, with water soaked once,
Oh,
and
really?
it's not easy to break.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's not really easy for people to get fifth dan or even more. And
Okay.
after fifth dan of black belt, we're gonna to take test in Korea, which is the
Okay.
Taekwondo,
Taekwondo is-
birthplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Really? Okay. So you've been to Korea then?
No,
Many
I'm
times.
fifth dan,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I
So.
visit with my parents as well.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's incredible, right? So your parents started
My
this.
daddy is 9 dan.
Whoa! Oh my
Almost the top.
gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Wow, that's very cool. That's a very cool part of
They
that.
inspire me a lot because they always practice even they are a little bit elder, like 16, 60 or
Okay.
50.
Okay. Okay.
And they stick to practice it every day.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful, right? So, your English is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
My
So.
pleasure.
So I feel you teach Taekwondo. You use Chinese. You use English. You use
Yes.
both. So tell me a little about when you coach Taekwondo.
Yes, I coach Taekwondo in bilingual ways,
Okay.
and I think it's really useful, and let's make martial arts more accessible and engaging for students to learn
Sure.
it.
Okay.
And I think Taekwondo is not just about techniques.
Okay.
It's more about empower ours, especially the weak, to explore their more strengths, and
Okay.
they will be more confident to pursue their dreams.
Yes.
And Taekwondo, there's a lot of benefits.
Okay.
Like they can, in my class, I will enhance their external image, like
Okay.
posture and like physique.
Okay.
And
Understood.
they also build strong strength inside.
Okay.
And it takes some communicate skills because Taekwondo is a team, right?
Okay,
So
sure.
we communicate with others and train them with leaderships.
Okay. Okay. So your confidence, right? Posture and communication skill, all
I
learned.
think everyone should take a chance to try Taekwondo.
Okay.
Because if you to take a look at Taekwondo competitions,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of beautiful girls and
Sure. Mm-hmm.
handsome boys and with very positive attitude toward
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yes. So you give me maybe 3 reasons why you think every kid should try Taekwondo. You already did,
First-
but give me 3 more. So,
First
yeah.
and first,
Yeah.
I think it's a really good way to train them with discipline.
Discipline. Okay.
Because if you want to practice
Mm-hmm.
this sport, you need to sacrifice something,
Sure.
like playing with others.
Okay.
And second reason would be you will be good at time management,
Okay.
and you need to balance between your leisure time and your practice time.
Mm-hmm.
And third, I think it creates a lot more like perseverance inside.
Okay. Okay.
Because sometimes training is hard.
Yes, of
And
course.
sometimes we will get some frustration, and we need to learn how to win and how to do in competition. So it really creates a good perseverance inside, and I think it's really help children to overcome future challenges.
Beautiful. I'm gonna pull up a picture right here. Bam.
Oh
Check
my
that out.
God.
Those are your kids, right?
It's amazing.
So tell me a little bit about what's happening here with your coaching a little bit. Tell me about
Yeah.
that a bit.
Actually, they are really they're really outgoing.
Okay.
Because boys are always outgoing.
Okay.
But during this kind of training, they can well behave themselves. After they spend time doing some sport, they can more focus on learning.
I agree. 100%.
And it's so
Yeah.
amazing to see that. And they can stay more focused under great pressure.
Yes.
Because if the children going on or taking part in competition,
Yes.
it takes some courage to
Yes.
fight the fear of stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I think sports and most kind of sports are good because
Yes.
when I coach soccer, we always
Yes.
always try to teach the people that a healthy body and healthy mind, right? Sometimes, especially when they're little, they need to go out and run around and burn some energy, and then maybe they can sit down and do some homework. I know sometimes in Taiwan, education they push a lot.
Yes.
And it's not. I think not enough school, not enough exercise. I think. So
But playing soccer,
soccer, sure, yeah.
no. Playing football and soccer it takes a lot of energy.
Yes, for
To
sure.
you have to run over the course
Yeah.
a lot and
Yeah.
teamwork.
Yes.
How do you feel about teamwork in your coaching?
I think when I coach, I think teamwork is one of the most important things
Yes.
because you need to have your team because it's not a one-man sport.
Yes.
You have to have all the positions
other.
and everybody has to talk. And also you
Yes.
learn a lot of communication because you have to be able to talk to your teammates.
Yes.
Sometimes when people are new, they don't talk very much. And then they cannot tell. Yeah.
What kind of language would you use during your talk? Like, give me ball, give me ball.
Yeah, we'll just say here, I'm here, pass, ball. And then
How come if
yeah.
someone don't want to
has to be
pass,
very fast. Yeah.
doesn't want to pass their ball? Would you
That's
going
part
to?
of the team. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a part of the. Yeah, there's always going to be people that don't want to pass the ball.
Yeah.
So that's tough when you're open and you're in a position to do something to score maybe, and the other person doesn't give you the ball. It's definitely tough, but that's part of the building the team. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's awesome. Oh, man, that's so cool. Yes. So you did like some kind of self-protection workshops, right?
Yes.
Like tell me a little bit about your workshops where you teach protecting yourself.
The workshop is the idea of workshop was inspired by my time in police officer.
Okay.
And because in the front line, I have witnessed a lot of profession was not that safe.
Okay.
Because sometimes they serving other people
Yes.
while they are exposed to dangers.
Sure. Yeah.
So I do this kind of meaningful workshop for them. I want to teach them how to raise awareness because every crime has some small small evidence before.
Okay. Yeah. You can tell something maybe. Okay.
And if we can pay more awareness to like doors, like
Okay.
extremes. When I visit some other family, I
Uh-huh.
will always notice how to escape from here.
Okay.
And
okay.
some people won't think about that.
Sure. Okay.
And
okay.
also, I will teach them to note the monitor's spot.
Okay.
And also, in my habits, I have a really hobby that I always walking and I will scanning through the reflecting surface. Do you have
Okay.
this kind of habit?
A little bit because I think in Taiwan people don't have it that much because it's so safe.
Yes, amazing
right?
place.
But so it's amazing, right? But for me, Canada's pretty safe too.
Yes.
If you go to a big city though, bad stuff can happen. Mexico has some areas that very not safe. So when we go to Mexico, we have to always, be aware of what's happening.
Yes.
When I brought my wife to Mexico for a trip long time ago, we went downtown and she had her iPhone and she's kind of like recording everything. And my uncle is like, hey, tell her to put away her iPhone, put away her purse, put away everything. And I told her, you can't, this is not Taiwan. You cannot
Even
just take
a
out
cell phone?
yeah, even a cell phone because people will take it, right? So yeah, so it's I think because Taiwan is safe, a lot of
Yes.
people they don't have that here, but I think that's pretty good. That's Taiwan is
Yes.
safe. Yeah, but no, I definitely have that. Maybe not like you're like a ninja, right? Like you come in and you see
Yes.
like escape and all this
I
stuff,
won't.
right?
I won't
Yeah.
look back like this, but I will look back through the reflecting surface.
That's cool.
So that I can pretty assure what's going on to next.
Wow,
part.
that's really cool.
And I think self-defense is really matters to our people.
Okay.
And yes, don't let yourself exposed to danger. And I would encourage them to refuse if something really beyond their body boundaries.
Sure, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
I think it takes time to learn because actually my friends are not brave enough to say no or I got something problem here in public.
Yeah.
Like
It's too
it's-
不好意思. Nobody wants to say, right? Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
sexual harassment, you just say
Yeah.
no, go away. But
Yeah.
some people are so afraid to
Yeah.
refuse it.
Yes, I think because you have like some fighting experience. So
Yes.
for you, it's easy to just push the person, hey, get away.
Yes.
But most people, I
They're
think average
enjoy
people
it.
get scared. They get scared that they're like frozen, right? So that's, yeah, I think is important for everybody to do some martial arts.
Yes.
My daughter does jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
So she does that. But also now that she's getting a little bit older, I want her to do some stand-up. I
Yeah.
like UFC, so I'm like, oh, you have to have the ground and the stand-up. So it's some Taekwondo sounds good.
Yeah,
right?
it's a good option. Must
Okay.
try it.
Gotta try it. Okay. So how does the Taekwondo for you tie into being police officer? Just how do you tie these two things together?
I think Taekwondo really provides me with more ability in decision making
Okay.
because sometimes we need to stay calm under great pressures.
Okay.
So I think it's really useful for me to stay calm because I know I can control the situations.
Yep.
And I think it takes trainings to stay calm and take situation and take
Yeah.
every responsibility
Okay.
to react really quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
I know maybe you cannot share, but is there maybe any story from when you were a police officer where you
Yes.
use your Taekwondo to stay safe or to help somebody? Is there any
Yes.
short story you can
Let me
share?
think about it. Like there is outstanding experience. It's big because sometimes we will we'll
Sorry,
meet.
you're good. It's all good.
If sometimes like, one more time.
Yeah, you go.
Sometimes some car refuse to test about alcohol.
Okay.
And they will just directly to hit you. So at that time, we don't
No.
use Taekwondo.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But
Wow.
we use our instinct to
Sure.
jump out. But sometimes some dangers would it take courage, and you don't know you have no idea that you had. Like I used to how to say that? I used to take off others attackers' knife.
Okay.
Barehanded.
Yeah.
How to
Okay.
say
Like,
it? It's
disarm.
Yeah,
You
disarm.
Yeah. You disarm like the
Yeah.
attacker, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's all about it's not just about Oriana. It's not
Okay.
about 肾上腺素. It's more
Okay.
about result of years of training.
Okay.
So that you can measure and you believe in yourself and you react to this situation so quickly.
Okay. I think reaction time is important. Be
Yeah.
very quick. Okay. Beautiful. I love that. So you've done we talked about Taekwondo. We talk about the police. What about like the beauty, fitness stuff? Like beauty pageant, fitness pageant. Maybe you can tell me about that.
I think it's amazing to transition. It's amazing about the transition from Taekwondo athlete to beauty pageant because we need to step out our comfort zone.
Sure. Okay.
And I want to show the world that beauty and strength can coexist in the
Yeah.
same time. And also, I want to inspire others to embrace their own unique qualities,
Okay.
to pursue their dreams more bravely,
Sure.
more fearless. Because you can't always waiting for a chance.
Yeah.
Some people especially Chinese people, they will always think I'm not ready for this chance.
Yeah.
But
More shy.
actually, yeah.
More shy, right?
But
Okay.
actually, you need to take first action, and you can improve yourself along the way.
Okay.
And when you are when you are more brave to try everything, and good opportunity will come and knock your door.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. I think that is part of. I think one thing I learned about Taiwan
Yes.
is it part of the culture to be more quiet and more shy, right? So
More humble.
more humble, yeah, more humble, and always be like, okay, you know, like want to save face, right? So I think it's really cool to meet you, somebody who's like, you know, Taekwondo, and then you know police, and then you know
And
beauty
I-
pageant. It's amazing.
Yeah, it reminds me of a story
Yes.
that you know they have beauty pageant, and I also took a part in fitness supermodel
Fitness.
contest.
Okay.
And because it's fitness supermodel, but they're not like a fitness competition.
Okay.
It's model competition.
Okay.
But there were 3 or 4 athletes
Okay.
of Taekwondo in that competition.
Really? Oh, wow,
It's
that's
amazing
cool.
because we discovered that it's different. We discovered that Taekwondo is a universal language. We play judges, and we help each other to fight with each other, and it's just for
Okay.
so many fun.
Even though it's not the same language, you can still do it, right?
Like because we have
Because
the
Taekwondo.
common body instruction,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a choreo sounds like 青红
okay.
准备起架, something like that,
Okay.
and we understand it, and we start to practice and sparring with each other. It's amazing.
That's so cool. I
Yes.
love that. Let me pull up a picture from next picture here. Your Taekwondo picture. Tell me a little about.
It's
This is like a modeling shoot, or what? What is?
yeah, it's a modeling shoot about a sidekick,
Okay. It's really
and
cool.
this kind of position really tests your flexibility
For
and
sure.
endurance. So I also create a lot of content to teach people how to improve their sidekick.
Okay.
Yes.
Create content on your channel, on
Yeah,
your,
yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah.
Instagram,
On Reels.
on Reels. Oh,
Yeah.
really cool, really cool. Let me pull up another one, and then we'll keep talking. yeah?
Oh.
That's such a great picture.
Yeah, that was taken in India. I actually it's just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Okay. You
Yes.
just came back. Tell me about that. What were you doing in India?
Actually, that's amazing to represent my beloved country
Yeah.
because there are so few people to know where is Taiwan.
I know, and you get to wear the Taiwan,
They ask
which is
me
amazing.
why you are Republic of China and why
Yeah.
you are not China, something like that. And it's amazing to introduce my culture
Okay.
and my hometown and my friendly attitude to them.
Yeah.
And we have a really great experience together. Like
Yeah.
we help each other on stage.
Okay.
And we have some special session like painting down session. It's
Okay.
my first time to experience it.
Okay.
And we discuss a lot about global issues.
Awesome.
And they have they have a lot of education lessons for us.
Okay.
Like how do you talk like queen? How
Okay.
do you involve yourself, connecting more to people?
Okay.
Like when you talk, you think yourself like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And it's really beyond my expectation about beauty pageant.
Okay.
And there's one lesson I learned from my instructor in
Sure.
that competition that don't worry to be yourself because a true queen is not afraid to be herself.
Okay.
That's
That sounds
amazing.
good. I like that. That's a good quote. I want to go back a little bit. So
Sorry.
No, it's great.
I'm
It's
so
great.
gossipy.
No, it's so good. It's so good. But I want to ask you, you said people asked you, why is it Republic of China? So what can you say to something like that? Because people ask me stuff like that. I don't really know what to say. So when somebody says to you, who's Taiwanese,
I will
why is it
al-
Republic of China?
I will open my Google
Okay.
and tell them here is China and this island is Taiwan.
Okay.
Even we are a little bit small, but
Yeah.
we are really friendly to
Yes.
everyone. We
Okay.
have a diverse cultural here. And I will introduce a little bit about history,
Okay.
like like a Qing Chao, Qing
Okay.
Destiny,
Okay, yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
And then they will say, oh, they will understand the history a little bit about that.
That's cool.
But maybe they understand, maybe they don't understand.
No,
But-
that's okay. I'm just curious because sometimes people ask me stuff like that, And I'm like, oh, I don't even know my own Canada or Mexico history. So
Do you
I'm so
know
bad at history. Yeah, yeah.
there is something happened really astonished me because the custom want to keep me inside, but the system on computer there's no word for Republic of China or Taiwan, and
Oh.
they was shocked because
Okay.
I got the visa, but I can't come in, so it takes a lot of time to wait me there.
That's every time I go back to Canada, the first question is like, "Oh, aren't you scared of China?" I'm like, and I just tell them I've been here for like 20 years, and even from day one, people always said this. So everybody here is nice, everything's cool, so it's a good place. Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
know what the history. I don't know enough about that stuff, so I don't want to say anything because then people will say, "No, you don't know the history." I don't. I just know everybody's nice here. And I don't know that much about China. That's it. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
do know there is a foreigner YouTuber take an experiment,
Mm-hmm.
like he brings a bag. He brings a bag and it's transparent bag.
Okay.
And it place money there.
Okay.
And Taiwanese go and knock him and say, "Watch out your money. You can't export your money."
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, that's my first time to know this place so of much warmth."
It's a great place. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I love Taiwan. It's such a good spot. Tell me a little bit more about the fitness modeling. So you did the fitness modeling and the beauty pageant, right?
Yes.
So maybe you can tell me a little bit about like the difference between the two things.
Actually, the supermodel contest
Mm-hmm.
it takes more like catwalk in really fashion way.
Okay.
You don't have to be like smiling to others.
Okay.
You can just keep your face in the most fashionable way.
Okay.
And the beauty pageant requires a lot of different skills.
Okay.
So the outfit would be national costume
Okay.
and
Like a
evening
cheap
gown.
hour or something?
Yeah,
or?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And evening gowns, and the cocktail dress,
Oh.
and talent show.
Oh.
And I think it takes a lot of part to discuss about your personality. Actually, since the first day we arrive, the group, the chaperone would really watch you everything.
Okay.
Your
okay.
everything, your attitude toward everything will be scored.
Really?
Really,
Oh,
like
interesting. Okay.
you can be, you should be on time at every kind of meeting.
Okay.
But it has a lot of meeting,
Okay.
a lot of meeting. Maybe you sleep at maybe 2 a.m.
2
and
a.m..
wake up at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And they have a lot of photo shoot session
Okay.
and some different kind of session. You must be on time and well grooming.
Okay. Always
Yeah.
have to look good, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's the beauty pageant, right? And then what about the fitness one? The fitness one is just have to be in shape. Wait. The beauty one. What was your talent for the talent show?
The beauty pageant, actually, I learned a new talent this
Oh,
time. I
okay.
learned pipa and I combine it with a little bit martial arts.
Okay.
And it's amazing because Indian people and other foreigner haven't seen pipa before.
Okay. Okay.
They found it as a guitar,
Okay.
but I play it like this.
This
so,
one. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my first time to play this really ancient and difficult Chinese instrument.
Okay.
And I think it's also do good with our traditional
Yeah,
like
looks cool.
Chinese costumes.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's my
Okay.
first try.
First time to play. Wow. Okay. Okay. And do you have any stories, like maybe behind the scenes stuff from that? Like any stories of
I have.
Eye to the Pageant? Yeah, let's have one. Let's have a
I
story.
had a little bit gossip one.
Oh, I love gossip ones. Yeah.
Do you know the competition in Vietnam is
Mm-hmm.
really difficult and hard. And I really feel appreciate to the training in Taiwan Police School.
Okay.
Because in Vietnam we practice maybe 8 or 9 hours a day under
Okay.
the temperature 43
Really?
degree.
Okay. Okay.
And when you come back to your hotel, the conditioner can't work.
Really?
And every day, that's
So
really.
it's just hot, sweating all day.
I have never drink that much water at a time.
Of course. Okay.
And
Okay.
we running around the mountain to seek for some treasures to complete some special adventures.
Like a treasure hunt.
Like yes.
Okay.
It's a full mountain.
Really?
A full mountain.
Okay.
And
Wow.
so it really takes a lot of perseverance to fulfill this supermodels contest.
Wow. And what gave you the idea? What made you want to be, let's try supermodel?
I used to think it would be a piece of cake to
Easy.
me.
Okay.
But I haven't think. But actually, I think I really appreciate it's me to take a part in that because if that's my friend, if they are not athletes, they won't enjoy that. I think so.
Okay.
So
So
maybe
it's not so easy like people think, right? You just be pretty and you win.
yes, and
It's a lot.
we sleep not very much.
Okay.
And
okay.
every day, since the first day you arrive in airport, you need to look pretty good.
Okay.
And
So you cannot go outside with the hair messy and stuff.
You
no,
can't.
Cannot. Okay. That's very funny. I like that. Let me pull up another picture and then we'll keep talking. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is your police one. Huh? Did we do this one already? That's a good police one, right? I wanted to bring that up, and I also wanted to bring up this one. Bam! This is such a great picture,
yes.
right? So this was when? Tell me a little bit about this picture.
This is my first time to take a part at to international beauty pageant. It's
Okay.
International beauty pageant. Sometimes it take place in really
I actually have no idea. So you
really
have to tell me.
remote country.
Really remote country. Okay, small
I'm not
country.
sure if it's okay to say remote,
no,
like
no, that's okay.
Kosovo.
Okay.
It's a part of Europe.
Okay.
I haven't heard it before. Even in Taiwan, people tell me that they have some words there.
Okay.
And it's my first time to take a part in international beauty pageant.
Okay.
And I take that photo because it's Miss Freedom of the World.
Oh, that's awesome.
So-
okay.
Different kinds of beauty pageant has different kinds of purpose.
Okay.
And
the cool
I want-
thing is you get to wear the Taiwan.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be Chinese
Yes.
Taipei, right? That's
Yes,
cool. Very
because
cool.
it's Miss Freedom of the World. If you are not really 民主,
Okay.
really open-minded
Yeah,
country,
open-minded,
you
yeah.
can't take a part
cannot
in this
host.
beauty pageant.
So cool. So cool. Oh,
So
wow. I love
there are
that.
some people not. There are some country not allowed to take a
Not
part in
allowed
this
to go.
beauty pageant.
Okay, cool. Pull guitar we did. What about this one? Boom.
Yeah, it's in India.
Okay.
It's really shiny stage.
Okay.
And
Looks like
I-
an Oscar award. It looks really cool. Your trophy is
Really?
very cool. Yeah.
I feel like I am shining at that time.
You are. Yeah. You're
You know-
glowing. Yeah.
We have top 10 and top 6. It's different section. First we have a pre-judge. It's more like interview. You have to catwalk inside to the pre-judge room,
Okay.
and they will have an interview with you about the question. It's kind of like the interview about your.
It's like my police interview. Yeah. But I failed it. So there you go. Yeah.
And at that time, you need to be ready for it
Okay.
because it will pick top 10. And then we go now to our final program.
Okay.
And at that time, we don't know if we are there, if we are top 10 or not.
Okay.
You need
You have
to
to just be ready, just in
be
case.
ready on the final stage. And after the cocktail dress round, we go now to announce who are top 10. And top 10 will wearing national costume and evening gowns and evening gowns. And then they will pick up top 6.
Okay.
And top 6 will go to pending down stage. It's
Okay.
pending down station on stage.
Okay.
And it's really funny. It's
Okay.
really good to experience it because I was top 10 at Michigan University and we are on stage and you have 1 minute to penning down your answer.
Oh,
And
wow.
there will a big, huge screen behind you to count you down 60 seconds.
Really?
And it's so...
Wow, that's very nervous. You're
It's
very
nervous and
Okay.
amazing to experience like that. Yes, and especially I'm not a natural speaker of English.
Okay.
I need to
Yeah, you have to
focus.
think in another language, and yeah, I
Yeah.
know that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I
So
love
it's
that.
not easy to be a queen.
That's cool. That's really cool. Let's talk a little bit about you acting, right?
Yes.
You're like a stunt person. So tell me a little bit about you did the police and the Taekwondo and all that stuff, the beauty pageants, and also now you're doing acting, right?
Yes,
In some kind of action movies or
Yes.
yeah. Tell me about that.
Actually, I was a stunt at first.
Stunt double, stunt person, yeah.
Stunt person means you need to play a role that some female actress wouldn't wanna give you a try, like falling down, like play a
Yeah.
role of zombie.
Yeah, yeah. Like we in like Canada or US, we'd say stunt man, but stunt woman, I guess, right? Stunt
Yes,
person.
and
Yeah.
some people think stunt takes a lot of skill of kicking. No, they takes a lot of skill like being shooting down, like being
Okay.
falling down, like
Okay.
running and falling at the same time.
Okay.
And it really provides me a lot of experience during the stunt period because
Okay.
I always stayed really positive and the director discover my maybe potential
Yeah.
and give me some chance in the future.
Okay.
And
Amazing.
And it's amazing because my first movie was playing with Jackie Chan's.
Really?
So it's bleeding,
Okay.
it's bleeding still. And
Okay.
I was so young at that time. I was about 20 or 21 years old.
Okay. Okay.
And it's my first experience to in this kind of shooting with international group because you know
Yeah.
Jackie Chan has their group with international ones.
Yeah, he's very popular. Yeah.
And I saw a lot of different parts of moving and some dangerous parts things in front of me like burn out the car.
And Jackie Chan does like everything himself too. He used to
Yes.
at least. He still does probably, right?
Yes.
So he must have all the real stuff.
Yes, so
Okay,
it really
dangerous.
opens my door.
Okay.
It's broadened my horizon because
Okay.
when I was young, I never thought that if I am good at Taekwondo, I can play a role in movie.
That's amazing.
So it's amazing.
That's
yes.
so cool. Yeah, yeah. So now you're filming another movie, right?
Yes.
Can we talk about what you're filming now, or is it we cannot talk about?
We can talk about it.
Little bit? Okay.
We're gonna to have a movie of Taiwan, and I'm gonna to play a role of international crime police officer.
It's great. Yeah.
And that's cool because it's another international group as well because there has America and Japan gangsters. We need to defeat them. And actually, we have training for a long time.
Okay.
We training really strict motions.
Okay.
Like flipping, like
Okay.
kicking, like beating. And
Okay.
so I was excited. I'm excited about it.
Okay. And when can this movie be like ready? Like in the movie theater
We are
next
gonna
year
to-
or
It will be really quick. We
Okay.
are gonna to take this movie star up and shooting in maybe in the end of this month.
okay.
And
okay.
after February and after our lunar year,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
gonna to be done.
Lunar year. Okay. Okay.
And it's gonna if everything works smoothly, it's gonna to be on time at vacation, summer vacation.
Okay. Wow. That's
It's
very
really
quick.
quick.
That's very fast. Yeah.
Because my first movie, I wait maybe 2 or 1.5 years to watch that.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
You know, I have to say quickly.
You're gonna have to pay a role as well?
No. I'm just saying that you're the first Taiwanese person that I interview that says Lunar New Year. Every Taiwanese that I meet, even myself, we always say Chinese New Year, and then when I say Chinese New Year, all these people are like, "No, it's Lunar New Year." So you were the first one that said Lunar New Year. So
Really?
That's pretty. Congratulations. That's pretty cool. 'Cause
Really?
everybody's like, "No, it's not Chinese. It's lunar." I'm like, "Whoa, relax." But
Because
yeah,
Lunar
yeah.
Year is really matters in our culture.
Yeah, I know, but usually everybody says Chinese New Year, 过年, right?
Yes.
It's just
maybe
wow.
I have a lot of friends and like Miss International
Okay, oh,
contestant.
okay,
I need to
okay.
introduce our culture to
That's
them.
crazy. So cool. So cool. I love that. Yeah. I got one more picture to look at here, really quick. Boom.
Wow.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
It's,
tell me about that. That's Miss Fitness, right?
Yeah, it's Miss Fitness Supermodel World 2024. And actually, do you know we have do you know when we are measuring our weight, we are measuring the part of muscle and the fat
Sure, yeah. Body
and
fat and
body
muscle,
fat.
yeah.
And I lose 8% body fat after that competition.
Really?
And
Oh my
since
gosh.
that time, I can receive and I can train myself more stricter or more
Okay.
harder after I come back from Miss Fitness Supermodel World.
Wow.
It's really built me a strong lifestyle rather than I have ever imagined.
Okay.
Because all athletes from over the world, they were under really strict
Sure.
weather condition,
Diet and stuff.
diet,
Right?
and they also train themselves when they have time to take a rest.
Okay. Okay.
And I was inspired a lot by that.
That's very cool.
I think I push myself to do this. I
Yeah.
need to push myself even stricter.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool.
Yes.
We have a couple comments. It says Eddie's sounding good. Waiting for the action movie. Very cool. Very cool.
Ah.
That's a friend. That's a big YouTuber. I'm going to see him this week.
Sorry.
What's up? Shout out to Full Value Dan. And he says, get Eddie in the movie.
I
This
say
guy
sorry
is crazy.
because I am nearsighted.
No, no problem.
Thank
We're
you
good.
for
We're good.
translating to me.
No, all is good. All is good. Very cool. Very cool. So you also did like some kind of self-defense commercials or videos, right?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I create a lot of content like that to raise people's awareness of self-defense.
Okay.
And sometimes I doing some stretching skills and how to do some particular kick and the way to more professional. And it's amazing because I just need to be myself.
Okay.
I don't need to dress up. I don't need to dress up
that's
to
nice. Yeah,
record
yeah,
a
yeah.
video. I just be a normal one and just take a real video about the training and people resonate about it. It's amazing to embrace this part of content.
Okay. So I have the link for your Instagram in the description.
Yes.
So only Instagram, or do you have YouTube, or where else do you put your videos?
Only Instagram
On the
and
Instagram.
Facebook.
On the Instagram
Yes.
and Facebook. Okay. Why no YouTube?
Because I really admire you because you run a restaurant
Oh.
and you also run a podcast on YouTube. And with live stream, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And I think you must be someone good at time management and good at communicate with your employees.
I think so. I think when you do this kind of thing, you have to have some kind of good communication.
Yes.
And I feel that with the restaurant, I started the podcast because a lot of the times I will meet really interesting people like
Yes.
yourself, and I think I want to have a great conversation.
Yes.
But then after I have like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour really good conversation,
Yes.
and then the person leaves, there's no recording, there's no anything, right? So eventually I thought I will do a podcast and I will interview people and hopefully we can share a good story and then share it to everybody on YouTube.
Yes.
And yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
You must someone carries some special mission by God.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I like to share good stories, and I think
Yes.
that my job as the interview person is to find a really interesting guest, but
And
also,
inspire others.
yeah, I try to, yeah. And I just want to share the cool, like I find somebody cool, I think, oh, this is a great story. And I
Yes.
kind of want to show the story to people. And I know that there's a lot of YouTubers out there and with much bigger channels, but I feel like I really want to be like authentic and share really good conversation.
Yes.
Instead of just eating cho tofu and saying, oh yeah, how to, you know what I mean? There's a lot of those ones, which is okay, but
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I want to meet cool people, Taiwanese people, foreign people, and just
Yes.
share the story.
You stay grounded.
Yeah, I think it's the honest way and the
Yes.
right way. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I think. So I love it. Yes.
So that's why
Yeah.
I didn't. It's so hard for me to edit the videos longer than reels.
Okay, I understand.
So that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I choose reels as my full social media to talk to public.
So your reels are 60 seconds or less, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah. And actually, maybe 15
Okay,
seconds.
Okay.
But it's better not above
not too long.
not too long because
Not too long.
people's attention is easy to.
Less and less, right?
Yeah.
But you still can, I think, you can take those reels, 20, 30 seconds, whatever, and you can also just do like a YouTube, just shorts, right? You can just do the shorts.
Yeah.
You can just
I think
upload the
I'm
same
so
thing.
lazy to
Oh, no, you're good.
upload
You're
the
busy. You're not
shirt.
lazy. You're not busy. You're not lazy. You're busy. So looking back, is there any like one thing that you can pick that you think this is my favorite moment, like up into police officer or beauty pageant or Taekwondo? I know it's going to be hard to choose one, but can you think
Yes.
of one to be like, this part was great?
If in teaching, I think the rewarding moment would be to see my student or athlete to grow in their confidence and their character. But in my person, I would love to choose the top 6 moment
Okay. Yeah.
because, you know, as a Chinese people or as a Chinese representative, sometimes it's really not easy to get the good grades in international beauty pageants.
Yeah, sure.
And especially we use different kind of language.
Yeah, sure.
And at that time, it's announced I'm top 6. I test to my parents and my national director.
Yeah.
I feel so touched.
Okay.
And my parents and my director told me, we'll come home with honor. At that time,
Yeah.
it deeply touched me.
Of course.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes
Beautiful.
we always go to outside alone. We explore the world alone.
Yeah.
But in this journey, sometimes they are not there. They're not always there with me. But
Yeah.
that's their full trust in myself. Like I can protect myself. I know what I'm gonna to doing. I'm responsible for myself.
Sure.
It allows me to become the real me, to
Okay.
chase the bolder dreams.
Yes.
So it's my most outstanding moment in my
Wow,
life.
that's a beautiful one. I love that. That's
Yes.
amazing. Ah,
谢谢爸爸妈妈。
So beautiful. I love that. Last question. If there's any children or little girls, little boys that want to kind of do what you're doing, what advice can you give them?
My advice is to be real you and embrace your own unique qualities.
Okay.
You don't have to change with the world, and only you can define who you are. So you can stay disciplined, you can work hard, and you can set a clear goal and trust in yourself first. Because once you trust in yourself first, the whole universe will come to help you.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. That was
Thank
really
you
good.
so much.
I want to get you some dinner here. So, yeah, we want to thank you guys for watching the podcast. I will make some really cool clips out of it, and it's going to be fun. Thank you for coming.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I want to say,
Yeah.
here is really amazing restaurant because it's my first time to visit Eddy's restaurant, and they serve really different cultural food. I haven't tried, so I can't tell you how delicious it is. But I can tell
Okay.
you the atmosphere is here is so good. So if you love Eddy, you can come to here
Come and eat it.
and you can take your dinner time.
Beautiful. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the shout out. I'm going to make a nice clip of that. So it's beautiful. Thank you. It's
Thank
amazing. It's amazing
you.
to meet you. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you everybody for watching Eddy's show. We feel only happiness, don't feel any sorrow. Welcome everybody to watch more on his content. Eddy Live Podcast. Eddy Live Podcast.